All right, we're talking our last game on Saturday. One team who surprised everyone in the Champions League this week by drawing Paris Saint-Germain. We're talking Man City against West Brom. Will Man City be focused, or will they be Champions League focused? Tyrone, what do you think about this game? West Brom, they got a chance maybe to upset Man City, or has Man City got all their health guys going and can continue to roll?
I think West Brom have got every chance of upsetting, to be honest with you. I don't think many people will concur with that, we shall see. But Man City, yeah, they I believe, quite a fortuitous away draw in the Champions League. I thought they were average, and I thought defensively they were terrible. They've got Kevin De Bruyne, who in my opinion is a top 5 player in the Premier League, without a doubt. He should be involved, but they've still got a few injuries. They're going to have their eye on the return leg against Paris in the Champions League, which will be next Tuesday. So I can see them slipping down a gear here, which would be quite a boon for West Brom, who do like to go to fancy places and kick people, which they will be doing at the Etihad. I see this as a 1-1.
In restaurants and things like that.
Just go around kicking old ladies.
Like
Claridge's. What's that? Sessegnon beating someone up in Claridge's.
Leads them in.
Gauchos, eh? Well, we'll see about that. And then they go.
Craig Gardner beating up the Ritz.
Jacob would be loving it. Little grin on his little face, shooting people.
But you know what? I'm not wrong. It's a good analogy. They do like to go to fancy places and upset punters, and so yeah, I think they'll go to the Etihad. You're gonna have a Man City with a massive eye on Tuesday game against Paris. So you might not see someone like Aguero start. They might use the young lad from Nigeria. Who knows? That said, I think it would be 1-1. It's not going to be very inspiring. I think they've got bigger fish to fry, bigger fish than West Brom.
Jamie, what do you think? Is Man City going to be focused for this game, or are they going to be looking ahead to next week?
I think they'll be focused, just because West Brom are crap as well.
They're ugly, but
foot off the accelerator. It's classic. Get to 40 points, foot off the accelerator. Don't really need to try anymore. They don't score any goals either. They've only Villa have scored less goals than West Brom this season. It's been a real problem for them all season. This is all about, as Tyrone said, this is all about De Bruyne. He's, for me, he's easily in the top 10 best players in Europe. He's so good on his day. Like, the pockets of space he finds, and he's just such a classy player, especially with Aguero and Silva in the team as well. Those three, if they'd been fit all season, they'd have won the league, I think. It doesn't matter how well Leicester or Tottenham would have done. If those three had been fit all season, they'd have won it. Yes, they'll have an eye on the game against Paris Saint-Germain, but I think he's getting, like Pellegrini would have been told, you'd better bloody get Champions League, otherwise you're not going to be getting whatever bonus he's due at the end of the season. This will be, I think, 3-1 to City.
Wow. Andy, what do you think? 3-1, he's calling it.
I agree. City will be focused. They're looking over their shoulder at Man United and West Ham for the Champions League spot. They need to put a bit of pressure on United, who are playing the following day. And it's not the time of the season to start having one eye on 1 week, one eye. No, that was a sentence that made no sense. But you know what I mean? One eye. But it's not the time of the season to have one eye on the Champions League. They've got to win this game. They've got to stay in the top 4. It's going to be 3-0. De Bruyne, I agree with you. He's a phenomenal player, and this will be the Kevin De Bruyne show. It better be, because I've picked him. 3-0 to Manchester City.
I just disagree because look, things that we've covered lately about the fact that these players have dropped their eye off the league. Pellegrini's on the way out the door. It's all about the glamour of the Champions League, and some of these players, they might be trying to put themselves.
But it's West Brom. It's like they've won 11 out of their last 12 games against West Brom, and West Brom are terrible. This is as good as for City, who are flat track bullies. This is almost like playing Villa again.
With them against Norwich, we said this about them.
They won last week.
Same thing last week. They would have had an eye on Paris Saint-Germain. They beat Bournemouth 4-0 away. Bournemouth are
they're no mugs. But West Brom don't ship in many either.
But if this was City against one of the higher placed teams, then they'd have a problem. But West Brom are going to just lie down and have their
see just the complete. You can see the
complete. They do. When they get 40 points, you get a different West Brom.
They'll get a red card. You can see the complete change since De Bruyne's got in the team. They will. They'll just kick.
I love De Bruyne. I'm rooting for him.
Jacob will get sent off.
All right.
He'll kick lumps out.
We should have wagers on this one.
We should. But that would not be in the DraftKings ethos. So it's 11-man fantasy rosters. That's what we want. And that's all we're doing in this. Make your own picks. Go to DraftKings.co.uk. We'll continue this. Welcome to the big time.